some some good news, some bad news. Give me one sec. Let's go, Drew. Get the terrible towels out, baby. It's the Steelers Nation. It's a sad day, but I was playing that Seahawks game, week 5. We were 3-1, feeling good about some things, and I was getting my ass kicked. Let's be honest. I was getting my dick kicked in, and I just quit the game. I rage quit. Well, I tried to get back in and just sim the rest of it and just move on. But then it kept saying, when I would go to load the franchise, it would say, league is temporarily unavailable, please try again later. And it's been over a week now, and I was looking online, and EA came out with a statement about it. I guess everybody that logged in last Wednesday at a certain time, like 60% of all the franchises got deleted. So the Jags are gone. Even that Jets one I was playing with a little bit, they're gone. So it's just like shit, man. It sucks because I put a lot of time and effort into that Jags team. I was building that team into my own. You know, a lot of those players I drafted, and it looked like we were building something good there. It really did, but at the same time, Anthony Richardson was really raw and had a long way to go. And I just don't know if I really was going to be able to win at a high level consistently. So, it's not all bad though. The good news is we get a clean slate, fresh slate here. And I get to come out. And I like this Steelers team, man. I was watching them Sunday Night Football. I think Kenny Pickett's got something. You know, I think he can come in. And I think this guy can run my quarterback offense, my quarterback run system. I think he can come in and be efficient. Young guy to build around. I really like the two receivers, Dante Johnson and George Pickens, the rookie. Really like Freiermuth. It's all about the O-line with this team. We get the O-line going. I think Tomlin and the defense will be good enough. We'll be a force. And I think playing in the AFC North's a lot of fun. Playing against all the good quarterbacks. Lamar, Burrow, even Deshaun Watson, a.k.a. Crosby or Cosby. And we get to come out, and the one thing I didn't like about the Jags was, man, the Jags just don't have a winning culture. They have no history. Small market team. I just felt like I did a lot of good things, but at the end of the day, it was still the Jags and their history. It was tough to win with them. It was tough to be consistent, and I think it'll be the exact opposite with these Steelers. I think we'll have a great home field advantage. You'll see that right here in Game 1. We're going to come out, we're going to do our thing, and hopefully I can get something going, and we can make a playoff push like they have in real life. So I'm looking forward to it. About ready to go. So I could have waited till maybe next week, wildcard weekend. They're supposed to do another live update to franchise, so you can hop in live with like the real stats of everything in real life. Like the last one they did was week 10, so that's why we're starting here, week 10 against the Saints. Coming off a bye week. Steelers making some changes, brought me in. Hopefully we can get this offense running, man. They've been really bad since Pickett came in. We got to get his confidence up, so hopefully we can make a playoff push here. Oh, it's raining.
Today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Saints and the Steelers, and it's all up next.
Well, the weather not fully cooperating here in Pittsburgh, but that has not stopped Steeler Nation from filling the stands at a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. Today we hit week 10, and we've got a good one in store.
Let's go, baby.
You look at the Saints in this matchup, you figure they've got to be looking forward to this one. They've got a clear advantage on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and they totally understand it, not just by running the numbers, but those numbers do play into it because you've got one of the better passing offenses in the league, a top 10 unit, going up against one of the poor defenses in the league. So I think we're going to see these guys take some shots downfield. But right from the start, I expect them to attack and get right after them.
New franchise. Game 1, week 10, hopping in live. One thing I'm gonna do this first season, just to try and mirror real life as much as possible, is they give you an option to be able to force win the CPU games. So I'm gonna try and make all the make it play out real life, like the Bucks beat the Seahawks earlier. Here we go. What were you saying, Drew? I didn't see that message, buddy. Fucking nasty weather out here.
Here come the Saints about to begin their first possession, and the man in charge.
We got TJ Watt injured for this game. He should be back next week. Oh, they're going with Jameis. It's Andy Dalton in real life for some reason. Oh yeah, Olave's good.
Excellent numbers usually result.
They start to drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Kamara gets it again on second down. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And this will wind up as Saints first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Come on, Steelers. Can't let them just run it.
Faced for their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on
You gotta get off
And
blocks.
to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board. They're able to avoid that 3.
Gosh.
Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll try to throw now. Winston out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On second down, Kamara. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They run it again with Kamara.
Gosh.
They will have the first down, but he winds
Come
up
on,
taking
Steelers. Can't let them run it down our throat at home.
pick up, but that's good enough to extend the
What are you doing?
If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Winston's throw caught by Olave. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2.
Come on.
Whenever we talk about the best,
Gotta get off the field, guys.
That's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. And into the hands of his receiver, Landry.
This is a brutal drive.
Have a Saints first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, Parker. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't.
Kamara's killing me.
Feet down, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. He's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt.
Gosh.
He went to ballet school, got the toes down, and stayed in bounds.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know,
What is that, like 5 third down conversions?
created a fresh set of downs and
At
a 1st and
least.
goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Try to power it in with Arma, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown.
That's tough.
Saints.
That's not a good start for this Steelers franchise. Not a good start.
Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Building confidence after a loss, that's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
Yeah, they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. Whatever they said appears to have worked. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown.
All right.
From about the 12.
We need TJ Watt back.
Return out to the 27-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense making its way out, and we get a look at the player drafted to succeed Ben Roethlisberger as the franchise's quarterback. Knows a lot about the city.
Hasn't been a good start for Pickett, but
And you got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the
we're hoping he puts it together and plays a good ball down the stretch like he has in real life.
heal some of those aches and pains.
We like this guy. We think he can run our system.
That really rekindles things a little bit.
I think he's got
See how
a
they
little
come out and establish themselves here
it factor to him.
where they want it in the middle of the schedule.
I think he's got a little fuck you in him. So I think he fits the city of Pittsburgh. I really do.
Pickett leads his Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 27. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
Gosh.
Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Pickett going to keep it again. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth.
There we go, boys.
He will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the 1st, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
And that's complete.
Man, we gotta block him. Why are we not blocking?
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Made the quick
What the
throw
hell?
outside the numbers, and you can feel the thought process. They just wanted to get in his hands and let him make a play. But how about the job they did defensively to keep him bottled up? Instead, they tackle him for a loss.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's Pickett. The throw taken in by Sims. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. Nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. The Steelers at 2-6 now on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints 36.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Slot man moves right. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
Go. Go. Let's go, baby. Roll the bone, Drew. Roll the bone. Roll the bone.
Najee Harris, his second rushing touchdown on the year.
He's rolled that bone.
That opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Kenny Pickett hanging in there, taking a tough shot.
And on his first carry of the game as well. And you remember, Brandon, we talked to him yesterday, and he thought he was going to have a big game. He thought everything aligned perfectly. He liked what the defense was presenting, and he really liked what he was getting from his blockers.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Come on, D.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive.
Peace, Drew. Thanks for tuning in.
This offense takes a field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last
Gosh.
because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Our score after 1. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Winston. They'll get this out.
No way.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Kamara off the draw. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Jameis to throw it. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Winston. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
I think that's
We just can't stop them.
Because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. A 10th carry for Kamara. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. To throw is Winston. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. Touchdown.
Unbelievable, man.
Traquan Smith, his 2nd touchdown on
Saints are killing me.
The Saints have taken the lead. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays.
Brutal.
Culminates in the Saints touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback. Now the midterm elections are now concluded. And the first primetime appearance for the Commanders as they travel up to Philly to take on the Eagles. A lot going on. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down.
There you go, Najee.
The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards. His 1st carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their 1st drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
1st down, and they go back to Harris. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st. His throw incomplete.
Bad throw, Kenny.
Run with guys step for step downfield with man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Pickett. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside.
Come on, defense.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated.
There you go.
Working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed it. Off the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Winston now. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation expectation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air.
Here we go, D.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. And back deep, Gunnar Olszewski. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, heal up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best
Good
you can
run,
be
Najee.
with the things going the way they have earlier this year.
59 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
But no matter how they phrase it,
from the 44, Pickett. He finds his man complete. That's Warren. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield. Everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Pickett now on 1st down. He finds his man Johnson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
2nd down and 3.